Unless you were at the arena, you missed most of the first half of tonight's Raptors-Kings game. The broadcast had issues that kept the game from being on air. And if you watched the second half on TV, well, you probably wish the broadcast just never made air to begin with. Fortunately for you, or unfortunately, our Sean Cunningham was at the Golden One Center, Sacramento, looking for the season sweep of the series with Toronto. Pascal Siakam helps the Raptors build an early lead, but the Kings battle back. Kevin Huerter's corner three gives them their first lead of the game. Team high 21 for him, but that lead lasts less than 3 minutes of game time. Fred VanVleet ties it up late in the first. He has 17 for Toronto. And in the second quarter, with the Raptors on top, Harrison Barnes keeping it close, driving the baseline, the nice finger roll, 10 points for the vet. But the Kings go into the break down 58-50. OG Anunoby with the straightaway three. He goes for 11. It's all Toronto in the third quarter. Siakam with the step back. That makes it a 20-point game. Game high 26 for him. Kings don't roll over, though, trying to battle back in the fourth. Keegan Murray with the three in transition. He has 16. So too does De'Aaron Fox as he hits the floater. Sack gets within 12, but the Kings just didn't have it tonight as the Raptors win it 113-95.
They just flat out kicked our ass. It's simple. Their length, their athleticism, their switchability, their ball pressure, their physicality sped us up, and we didn't do a great job of handling that at all.
Yeah, man, they were super physical. They were into us. Unlike the last couple teams we played, they executed their game plan. We got a lot of basketball to play. Can't let one game affect what's going on next. So we'll dwell on this tonight. Forget about it tomorrow.
It was something new for us to see, and they exploited us a little bit defensively, and we just got to learn from it and get better.
Domas Sabonis' record-setting streak of 23 straight double-doubles coming to an end tonight as well. Kings open the longest road trip of the season on Saturday in Minneapolis. In the NFL, Charles Omenihu will stay with the 49ers while the legal process plays out after he was arrested on Monday on misdemeanor domestic violence charges. If he's healthy, he will play, according to Kyle Shanahan. Now, the Niners back in the NFC Championship game for the third time in 4 years. They lost in this game last year, and in 2019, they beat the Packers, but lost to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. And back in 2016, when he was the offensive coordinator for the Falcons, Shanahan lost to the Patriots in Super Bowl 51. And while all those losses stick with him, they aren't changing his approach this week.
When you lose big games, those are hard, real hard, however they happen. And you got to deal with that forever. But I feel like that's what kind of hardens you to it and makes you get back to the reality of what it really is. It's a really good football game that I loved watching growing up. You prepare so hard during the week. You don't think about that other stuff. You go off exactly what you think based off your preparation and what you've worked at to try to learn, and you don't ever look back.
We told you yesterday the McDonald's All-American game rosters were announced, featuring Andrei Stojakovic, who is the focus of our Extra Point. It's all still a bit surreal for the Stanford commit, knowing that he'll be playing on the same stage as guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Kobe Bryant. But the fact that he's the first Jesuit Marauder to ever earn this honor and the first to come from the Sacramento area to make the team since Jordan Brown in 2018 makes it even more special.
It's an honor. It's a blessing, really, knowing that no one's ever done it at Jesuit. My heart was racing when they announced the roster, so it's a great feeling. It's kind of surreal. Just getting a chance to play with the top guys in the country is just like, it's a crazy feeling, and I'm super proud of myself, and I'm just glad I get to represent the city of Sacramento this year.
Stojakovic has missed 8 games with an ankle injury, but he's back on the practice court and ready to help Jesuit stay undefeated in the Delta League. Nikki?